Hey everyone, welcome back to Cosmic Life Astrology. Today we are talking about the week of July 29th through August 5th. I'm going to try to fight my depleting energy levels as I am still jet lagged from traveling all week last week. I did want to get this out as soon as possible, so this way you guys are prepared for the energies that will be influencing all of this week. Fresh out of the gate, we have Juno at 26 degrees of Virgo, making a trine to Uranus in Taurus. And this is going to bring an opportunity for change in our commitments, whether it be what we're committed to in relationships or our career and work environment, or what we're committed to with our home and families or friends. This is a positive influence. We will see Mercury moving very slowly this week. It's only going to move 2 degrees throughout the entire week because it's preparing for the retrograde cycle that begins next week. Mercury is a couple of degrees away from being perfectly quincunx to Pluto in Aquarius. And I bring this up because when you have a quincunx aspect, there's some kind of unforeseen changes, and I say changes because Pluto is an aspect to this, or transformative information, discussions, agreements, maybe changes with travel, since Mercury rules not only information and communication, but traveling, whether it's short or long distance. But there could be something uncomfortable or unexpected, unforeseen kind of coming around the bend with a quincunx aspect. And this will be more felt in the first few days of the week, as it'll be within a few degrees away from a perfect quincunx. So be mindful of that. We have Jupiter at 14 degrees of Gemini that will be moving to 15 degrees of Gemini throughout the later half of the week. And I'm bringing up Jupiter because there's an important aspect that's going to be building up over the next few weeks, and that will be Jupiter squaring Saturn in Pisces at 18 degrees. So we will see over the next 3 weeks Jupiter getting closer and closer to perfecting this square aspect, which will be on the Aquarius full moon on August 19th. That's when the square between Jupiter and Saturn will be perfected. This to me is a labor pain aspect. You have the planet of expansion and opportunity making a challenging connection to the planet of restriction and structure and discipline. So to me, this screams, opportunities that come slowly or progress that comes slowly. However, the progress that you will make will come to culmination during the Aquarius full moon on August 19th. And I see after that full moon, this will lighten up and become easier. So you may start seeing some inklings of, this kind of one step forward, one step back, a little bit of progress and, delays taking place over the next few weeks. And, it is something to not take personally, because there's a reason why Saturn wants us to take a disciplined approach to, have some boundaries or have a little bit of restriction or restraint in what it is that we're trying to expand, or whatever opportunities we're trying to pursue. We also see Mars at 6 degrees of Gemini, making a sextile to the Sun at 7 degrees of Leo. And Mars and the Sun will be essentially sextiling all week long. They will be within a few degrees of each other I believe they stay within 2 degrees of each other throughout the entire week. So that sextile will be influencing the entire week. And Mars will also be sextiling the North Node in Aries. And we will also see the Sun in Leo making a trine to the North Node in Aries. So a few things going on here. You know, I think with Mars making a sextile to the Sun, Mars wants to take action and make decisions in Gemini. And with the Sun in Leo, the Sun is exalted. It wants us to pursue our passions, what makes us happy. It wants us to really have joy in our life. And so, you know, there may be decisions that have to be made in order to take a decisive, strong approach to what you're trying to pursue and what you find pleasurable in your life. Especially with the Sun trine the North Node, you're thinking about what makes you happy. North Node in Aries, you're thinking about, you know, what's going to bring you forward to a new and brighter future. What's going to be in alignment with who you are. So I find this to be a very positive influence. We're talking about sextile and trine energy, which are positive aspects. And with the Sun exalted in Leo, North Node in Aries, you know, guiding us, you know, in our soul's direction, and Mars, you know, being able to take quicker action now that it's in Gemini, this is going to be a powerful influence throughout the week. We will also see the other cosmic lover in action this week, Venus. This is going to be a frequently discussed topic for this week if you're watching other astrologers, and that is Venus making a square to Uranus. So Venus is starting out at 23 degrees of Leo at the beginning of the week, and it will be building up to that square throughout the later half of the week. And with the squares, typically there's tension, there's challenge, compromise is needed. However, Venus rules Taurus. So with Venus making a connection to Uranus in Taurus, a sign that she rules, this brings receptivity. This is a very favorable connection since Venus can understand Uranus and Taurus. And I think this aspect won't be as challenging. In fact, I think with Venus making the square to Uranus, this will be an opportunity for breakthrough and positive changes with Venusian energy. Especially now that Venus is an evening star in the sky, she is visible. She's been, you know, invisible to us for quite some time, and now she's making herself known. Her energies are being lit up. So I think it makes Venus's influence in the square a little more potent and influential. And I think this is a very uplifting square aspect. If you can, you know, imagine a square being uplifting, I do see this as being something very favorable, you know, whether it be luck with money or love, something good will come out of this connection. And then on Sunday, we have the Leo new moon happening at 12 degrees of Leo. This is going to plant the seed where we may see things culminate when we have the Leo full moon 6 months down the road. I will make a separate video on the Leo new moon alone because I feel like a lot of people want, you know, more direct guidance on the new moon and full moon cycles. So I will make a separate video for that. But the Leo new moon is going to be a good opportunity. You know, as we saw throughout the entire week, there's influences that are basically pushing us to change, pushing us for pursuing our passions, pushing us to have breakthrough moments with love or money, pushing us for having discussions and coming to agreements and, you know, changes with our commitments. These are things that are culminating throughout the week leading up to that new moon. So it's as if, you know, there's a buildup to a new beginning happening this week. And I really love that. So stay tuned for the Leo new moon video that I will make in a couple of days as I get my bearings back into reality and out of vacation mode. And I will also make a separate video on the Mercury retrograde that begins next week. So keep a lookout for the videos that will be coming in the next couple of days or throughout the week. You know, I can promise you that. And I hope this prepares you for the week ahead and helps you understand what kind of dynamics are coming this week. And if you like this video, please comment down below. I respond to all of them. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. It helps with the YouTube algorithm, and I do appreciate all my subscribers that watch my videos. So stay tuned for more. Have a great week, everyone.